Again, a warm welcome to my dear student friends. So, in this video of part 2 of Pedagogy of Physical Science 2, Unit 5, Assessment in Pedagogy of Physical Science, I'm going to discuss about an very interesting title such as types of evaluation. So, in the previous video, I explained about the concept of evaluation, measurement, how it importance for a student's success. In this video, we are going to discuss about an important three types of evaluation such as formative, summative, and diagnostic evaluation. We will look at one by one. First, very important is formative evaluation. So, in the whole unit, we should remember one thing that the evaluation process takes place from the beginning academic year of the teaching learning process till to continue to the end of the academic learning process. So in between we have to make some assessment process in the title of evaluation. So one of the important type is formative evaluation. So this is another interesting evaluation type to give uh, learning process during the teaching learning situation for the students. So this is a very important part. As per my observation, formative evaluation is very essential for all kinds of education from primary to higher education, because it provides ongoing feedback and monitor students' progress. So if the teacher can really want to guide the students, the formative evaluation is very important and essential. And also it aims to identify the strengths and weaknesses. So if we evaluate the students in a proper time duration in the throughout academic year, then only we can able to easily identify what kind of the strength our students is having, and how we have to monitor the weakness of our students converted into positive way, and also adjusting instructions and guiding students learning. That is another important point. As a teacher, if we can able to know the real strengths and real weakness of the student teachers, then only we have to guide the teachers, student teachers. And another important thing is, with the help of some examples, I want to give a basic idea about formative evaluation. It includes conducting of quizzes. Nowadays, with the help of technology, we are conducting so many online quizzes to improve the students' learning and to create interest among learning with the help of various online quizzes, quizzy.com, Padlets, etc. etc. Then class discussions. That is another important example for formative evaluation. So if we allow our students to discuss inside the classroom, then automatically they can start thinking, they can give a real idea about what they want get an experience. Then peer feedbacks and self-assessment. The formative evaluation is one of the best way to assess themselves by students. What is their level, and what kind of things to be implemented for their strength. So for that, I have to give some additional tips regarding while using formative evaluation, what kind of strengths to be promoted. First one is continuous improvement. So from the throughout academic year, we have to support for students' development. Then the continuous improvement may take place, and timely interventions. So we have to give time to time guidance to our students automatically their learning may strengthen and student-centered learning may increase. That is another important biggest strength of formative evaluation. And flexibility in learning as well as teaching, then collaboration and enhancing the teaching quality of the students. So these are all some of the areas to be considered while we implementing formative evaluation in our classroom situation. Then I have to move on to summative evaluation. Summative evaluation is a part of evaluation which is conducted at the end of learning unit or the throughout the academic year or instructional period. What time of time duration we have to mention, that is the end of the evaluation system. So in the summative evaluation, it aims to assess the overall achievement of the student teachers. This is another area to identify the students' strength and as well as weakness and to measure the extent of learning what actually the student teachers can. That is the important part, which includes final examinations like semester examinations and the submission of final year projects, then the presentations of various seminars and viva's examinations and to construct a standardized test. These are some of the examples of summative evaluation. So with the help of summative evaluation, we have to strengthen certain qualities among our student teachers, such as overall learning may be assessed by the teachers. That is the thing. That's what I mentioned in the earlier formative evaluation. It is a time-to-time evaluation. In the case of summative, it is an end evaluation. Then another important accountably is measure the achievement of objectives, because while starting a year we have to create some objectives. With that objectives we have to conduct the classes, we have to give training to our students, we have to teach content to our students, and at last what they can really achieve, that is to be evaluated with the help of summative evaluation. And standardized comparison can be possible in this summative evaluation, and decision making can also be improved among the students. The third important types of evaluation is diagnostic evaluation. So in the diagnostic evaluation is nothing but uh, it will conduct at the beginning of the learning unit or course. So we have to identify what our students can get a proper knowledge about the present content in their previous studies. For example, we have to test the prior knowledge of the students and what kind of skills they are having with the help of their past learning, and how it can be misconceptions with the present situations. So the diagnostic test is another important area to give a correct direction for the teachers to give quality teaching learning process to the students. So with that, it helps to identify the students' need and tailor instruction accordingly. So if we really understand the students' actual need, then automatically we have to provide a quality and need-based teaching learning to our students. So in this way, I have to discuss some of the important strengths to be gained with the help of diagnostic evaluation. First one is we have to identify the learning gaps among the students, what actually they learned in the past and what they are going to learn in the present, whether they are clearly got a good knowledge from the past or not. That is to be identified as a learning gap. Then another important thing is we have to give some instructional approaches to the students. So if we clearly know the state of the students, state in the sense their level of content, then automatically we have to provide a reasonable designing based ideas or curriculum to the students for better learning. So another important thing is we have to provide opportunities. So if we know the students' real state of knowledge, then we have to provide various knowledge according to their needs and their interest. Then finally the students' outcomes may improve with the help of diagnostic evaluation. So these are all some of the strengths we will get if we are conducting diagnostic test in our teaching learning process. So with that, I used to conclude this part 2 video. Again, I thank you everyone for watching this video, and for the next video, part 3, we have to discuss with another concept. Until, thank you.